could take us around the earth 7 times in you will be able to experience the past, the more elastic time becomes. Every second, time is elapsing. Even as you are watching this video, minute by minute, second by second, the now is turning into the past and the future is turning into the now. Confusing? Well, this is exactly why we are here today. Haven't you ever stopped and deeply thought about what time is made up of, how time came into existence? Haven't you ever been intrigued by how subjective time is? I mean, it goes so fast when we are deep into something, interested by something. And on the other hand, it moves so slowly when we are so bored by what we are doing in the moment. In this video, we are going to discuss different perspectives about time, which will help you look at time from a different lens altogether, and then make the best use of your time, hopefully. Time from the perspective of a theoretical physicist.
The point is, you can't get so hung up on where you'd rather be.
Hey, could you please explain to me what time is? Well, time in simple words could be defined as the quality of universe which helps us understand when certain incident is taking place. The thing about time is that it is relative. The speed at which time elapses is relative to where we are located in the universe and also the speed at which we are traveling. Now, when we speak about time being relative to the speed at which we are traveling, we aren't talking about small speed here. We're talking about speed close to the speed of light, which is the speed that could take us around the earth 7 times in a second. 7 times in now. Okay? Another thing about time is that it is closely, intimately intertwined with space, which means there's a deep connection between time and space. One cannot exist without the other. Even then, my movement in space is quite free. I can move to different points in space, right? Yet, for time, this isn't the same. I cannot be in different points of time at the same time. Let's look at this from another perspective. Just like Einstein told us, time is the 4th dimension. Okay? And since humans are 3-dimensional beings, that is, they exist in 3 dimensions, the length, the breadth, and the depth. Okay? We cannot grasp the concept of time completely, in its complete sense, and neither can we travel freely through time as of now. Time from the perspective of a yogi.
Take a break from worrying about what you can't control.
Bhai, could you please tell me from a yogic perspective what time is? Time, samay. In Sankhya Yoga, what we speak about is the 24 elements of nature. Prakriti ke 24 tattva. The 25th element is time, Kal, and the Mahakal himself governs over the 25th element, which is time, and the rest of the 24 elements of nature. These 25 elements, in a simple way, in a simple language, is like a spinning wheel. Okay, the spinning wheel of the potter. The moment you are on the wheel, time elapses for you because you are in the circle of time and you are spinning along with the time. Hence, you feel that time is passing. Now, the moment you detach yourself from this wheel of space and time, from this wheel of nature and time, you go beyond time and nature, beyond time and space. That is when you become like Mahakal. You will be able to experience the past, the present, and the future in the same instant, just like the Trikaladarshi, just like the Trinetradhari. Time is what we make out of it. Time is the very basis of life. Life is made up of time. For example, if I tell you that I have 90 years of life to live, it simply means I have 90 years of time to live. So life is something that unfolds in time. Every action that we are doing, every breath we are taking is rooted in some point of time. It is interesting how our mind perceives time. When something interesting is going on in our life, when we are into something deep, something that really intrigues us, our brain perceives time to be moving really fast. We don't even realize when time has passed, and then we are amazed at how 2 to 3 hours or 4 to 5 hours have suddenly passed. On other times, when the task that we are doing is daunting, when the task that we are doing is boring, we feel the time is passing so slowly, like in one of those history classes. No offense, history lovers, history classes, or maybe even geography classes. I used to feel like the time doesn't pass at all. And that was my mind perceiving something which is boring in a way that it took a lot of time. Another interesting fact about time is that we cannot create time. All of us have exactly 24 hours in a day, 365 years in a year, okay? 30 or 31 days in a month, and a certain lifespan. We cannot destroy time either. We cannot have, let's imagine, 16-hour days or 28 days month, except for February's, or 200-day years. Rather, we cannot create time, nor can we destroy it. Rather, we can only manage our time. And then we figure out, we learn that the better we get at managing our time, the more elastic time becomes for us, which means that it can be stretched to fit all of our priorities in it. It can be stretched enough to accommodate all of the important things that we need to do on our daily lives to live a fulfilling and happy life. As a bonus point, I want to leave you with an actionable step that you can implement in your life to make 2024 one of those years in which you have achieved all of your major goals and purposes. While researching for this video, I went through videos of Greene, the theoretical physicist, and other such videos. One of these videos was a TED Talk by a lady who researched on time management, and she worked with a lot of busy people, especially busy women, who had children to take care of, jobs to work, and homes to manage. She figured out that when we attach certain level of urgency to a task, it gets done no matter how busy we are. She called this effect the broken heater effect, if I'm correct. So in this task, what I will be doing and what I suggest all of you to do too is, imagine that you're living the last days of 2024, okay? You're looking back at the year and then you're asking yourself, what are the 3 major things that I accomplished this year which made 2024 one of the best years of my life? For me, that might be achieving my YouTube and Instagram goals, okay? Achieving my health goals, achieving my sadhana goals, okay? So I look back and make sure that these 3 things were accomplished. Now, these 3 things become your priorities. These 3 things become your broken heater, which needs urgent actions. Now, break these goals down into actionable steps that you can take every day. Okay? Make sure each day you are treating these actions like the broken heater that needs to be fixed. If you want some deeper insights on this method and this whole TED Talk, then go to the description box. I've left the link there to the TED Talk, which mentions all of these. Hey guys, I hope you liked today's video. I tried something new, changing dresses and get-ups to make the video more interesting. This video is not directly a motivational video or an inspirational video. It's more of an explanatory video where I get different parts of me out. Now, I am a person who loves both physics, okay, and spirituality. So I speak about both of these in this video. If you like it, do share it with your loved ones. Stick around if you want to watch more such videos. I'll be coming with a lot more. This year is all going to be about better and more content. Until then, this is Nikhil Om Shankar. You're watching NKS Nick. And always be genuinely satisfied with who you are today, but never with who you can be tomorrow.